Well, Cleveland, Cleveland. Um, this might be it for your season. The chances of you guys winning the division, let alone making the playoffs, have become incredibly low. I've spoken on it. Based on how the AFCs looked and based on how this division looked, it seems that in order to make the playoffs, at least you need 10 wins. You guys are behind several teams. With this loss, you fall to 7-8, and your season is most likely done. You will literally need a miracle, and you'll need to win your last two games, which are against divisional rivals in the Steelers and the Bengals. So things are not looking good for you guys. This is rough. Their season may be done. They needed this one badly. And unfortunately, they lose in one of the worst ways possible. I understand how you feel, Cleveland fans, because Baltimore lost in a heartbreaking fashion last week to this team. So I know this one's gonna hurt you guys. I'm looking at this game and I'm looking at two people who are responsible for this loss. Stefanski and Baker Mayfield. The funny part about that is both these guys are responsible for this loss in the same faction. It's the same faction, the same reason. Both of these guys blew this game because of one thing and one thing only: decision making. Let's start with Baker. Baker's decision making for this game was not great. It was terrible at times. 4 interceptions on the game. Now, I'll say it. Two of these interceptions, there should have been a holding call, including the last interception that sealed the win for the Packers. There should have been a holding call. A penalty should have been thrown. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. You know how it is. I tell you guys this every single week. The refs are going to be inconsistent. They're going to make mistakes. It happens. You cannot let it define the game. You got to push through and find a way to win. So those two picks definitely were some problems there that could have been called back easily for a penalty. Refs missed those. I got you. But for the other two picks, that was just horrible by Baker. Baker, at one point, one of his picks was just Baker just launching the ball down the field into double coverage, gets picked. The other one, he overthrows his receiver, gets picked. I mean, you can't, oh my God. Baker, what are you doing, man? You are literally hurting your team. This game was right here. It was close. It was close. But Baker kept turning the ball over and it kept costing them the damn game. Now, he made some good throws, made some solid plays, especially in the second half, and even got them to within two to try and win this game. Threw a couple touchdown passes. Nice. But still, Baker was not great in this game. He wasn't really even good. He made some good throws, but overall, he did not have a good performance. And thanks to this last interception, their season could very well be done. Like I said, in order to win the AFC North, better yet, in order to make the playoffs in the AFC, you're probably going to need 10 wins this year. And with them suffering their 8th loss, the best they can hope for is to go 9-8. And honestly, with the way the situation is in the AFC North, you would literally have to hope. No, I don't even think that can work because the winner between Baltimore and Cincinnati, they would really just need one game. Oh my God, this is bad. Cleveland really has little to no chance of making the playoffs at this point. Because this game between Baltimore and Cincinnati tomorrow, one of those teams is going to 9 wins. And that's going to put the Browns in a horrible position. Not to mention, Cincinnati has such a great divisional record that honestly, if they win tomorrow, the division's basically theirs. But yeah, Cleveland, oh man. And they're behind multiple teams in the AFC, so they may not even make the playoffs. It looks like it's a done deal for them. Fight to the end, Cleveland, but you might be heading to the offseason. This may have been your last hurrah, and you guys unfortunately missed it. Now, let's talk about the other person that I look at, Stefanski. His play calling today wasn't necessarily bad. I mean, it was pretty good. They were running the football. They were so successful in running the football. Nick Chubb was eaten all day. The Packers defense could not stop the run. That was great. Here's where my issue comes in. The final drive. This is where I said decision-making cost them this game. It's the final drive for Cleveland. You're trying to get into field goal range. You have all your timeouts, 2 minutes in the game. You're trying to get to field goal range. You get up to midfield. You're mixing in some runs, and you're being very successful with the run. It's because the Packers' run defense isn't making any stops today. You have carved up this Packers defense with the run all game. Yet, you're at midfield. Time is ticking. You're under a minute. You just picked up the first down. Baker threw it to Chubb. Chubb gets the first down. Under a minute now. Clock is winding. Explain this to me. 1st and 10. Baker's throwing the ball. Goes to Njoku. Incomplete. Okay? 2nd and 10. Baker takes the snap. Looks to throw a screen. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Going for it all. Baker takes the snap. Throws to Peoples-Jones. Picked off. Game's over. On all 3 plays, you chose to throw the football. Why aren't you running the football? You have been carving up the Packers defense all day with the run game, but you choose this moment to just throw. 1st down, throw. 2nd down, throw. 3rd down, throw. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why don't you put the ball in the hands of your best player in Nick Chubb? Why is it in Baker's hands in crunch time? Especially in this moment? Forget about that. Baker's capable. Forget about that nonsense. Listen, we know Baker's capable at times, but Nick Chubb is your best player. Not to mention, he's been eating all day. He's been feasting on this Packers defense. Hand him the ball and let him go to work. Why are you throwing the ball at this point? I'm sitting here wondering, like, why are they throwing it? 1st down, throw. 2nd down, throw. 3rd down, throw. Bro, what are you doing? You need a good 20, not even 20. They needed a good 15 yards to get into field goal range. Run the football, Stefanski. Run the football. What are you doing? Okay, you know what? It ain't my season, Cleveland. It's yours. I don't understand the decision to just put the ball in Baker's hands and just start throwing the ball at that moment. You were there. You were having success running the football. You weren't having success running the football, and you chose to just put it in Baker's hands. Let's throw on all 3 downs. Like, what? All right, Stefanski. You know what? I'm going to leave it to the Browns fans to speak on that play calling or that decision making that he made on that last drive. Y'all handle that. But, yeah. Browns lose this game. Packers take this win. And I'm going to say this right now about the Green Bay Packers. I'm concerned. Packers fans, you can celebrate this all you want. Look at this team right now. There are some concerns. In back-to-back weeks, your offense has gone cold in the 4th quarter, and your defense, all of a sudden, can't make stops. On this occasion, luckily, they made stops. They got the pick. Though that should have been a penalty right there. But all of a sudden, you get to the 4th quarter, Aaron Rodgers and that offense, they get cold. You had the lead. You had a 14-point lead against Baltimore last week. Packers offense went cold. Packers defense couldn't make a stop. That secondary was confused left and right. All of a sudden, Baltimore's within range. They're down 1. They try to go for 2, and they don't get it. Packers able to make the stop. Low-key catch a break, because if you just kick and go to overtime, who knows what happens. But yeah, Packers make a stop there, so good on them. But that is still a concern, because they continue to do this in 4th quarters. And then again, tonight, Packers up 9 in the 4th quarter. They have opportunities. And in the last 3 drives for Green Bay, they go 3 and out, 1 first down picked up. Devontae Adams drops the pass on 3rd down. They get a punt. That can't be happening in these close games, man. Come postseason time, you can't be doing this. I'm starting to see the same thing Green Bay has done over the last 2 years in the postseason, especially when it comes to the NFC Championship game. You cannot let this happen. This defense, man, I don't trust them. I don't trust that secondary of Green Bay, and I'm afraid they're going to do the same nonsense they did last year in the NFC Championship game. I got some concerns. Green Bay celebrate right now. You may end up getting the number 1 seed. You probably will get the number 1 seed. But I'm telling you right now, I have some concerns. I picked either the Packers or the Rams to go to the Super Bowl. I prefer the Packers to go to the Super Bowl because I want to see Aaron Rodgers get another ring. But I'm telling you, man, I got some concerns about this defense. I don't like what I'm seeing in 4th quarters with this Packers team. It feels like I'm watching the same thing I've been seeing the last couple years with this team. Figure it out. The secondary cannot continue to get confused in crunch time. You gave up a touchdown, an easy touchdown, because you were confused. Get it together, Green Bay. Get it together. That defense is concerning me. That's really all I got to say. Packers take the win. Browns suffer a tough loss, and this loss might have ended their season. This may be it for Cleveland. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got to say. And yeah, happy holidays, guys, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.